Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to my art channel. And so what you see behind me is my digital art station. That's my Wacom Cintiq and my laptop, and I'm not showing you that today. Today I'm really going to go over how to create more function in a small space. And the reason why I chose this is because I realized when I want to draw traditionally, I usually go downstairs to the kitchen where I have more room. And because I have this tabletop drawing table, portable drawing table that I put on top of the kitchen and I draw downstairs, and I have all my inks and my pens all downstairs. So it became tiresome, especially if I'm doing live stream drawings, to take all of my devices, to hook them up, put the table, get everything set up. So I wanted to be able to, I have all my tools up here to stream. So I wanted to try to figure out how to make this space more functional. So I'm going to take a space that's occupied by my printer and replace that with my drawing table, but I need a place for the printer. So I'm going to walk you through the steps, what I found to solve my problem, and how it's going to allow me to be a lot more productive when I draw. And I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have any questions from this series, please put it in the comments below. And if you enjoy this episode and all the past episodes, I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And before we begin, just a word from my sponsor, Duty, There's Nail in My Toilet. Issue number 4 launches on Kickstarter January 3rd. And so I am an illustrator. Duty is There's Nail in My Toilet is my book, and I'd love for you to get a copy of the book. And this is issue 4, but there are back issues, so you can get caught up with this campaign. Or if you don't want to wait for the campaign and you want to get the first 3 now, you can go to dutiesworld.com and do so as well. So with that said, let's walk you through creating function in a small space. So welcome to my podcasting station workspace. Yeah, it's a little messy. It's a cramped space, which is why I'm working on this project. So this is where I want my draft table to land and to replace my printer. And this empty space is where I want something to hold and house the printer. And so I needed something to support the dimensions of the draft table, which is about 25 inches wide by 18 inches deep. And this was exactly 18 inches deep, so it made perfect sense. And there goes my duty pin. But as you can see, this is the area that I'm working with. And that's why I need to bring this table from the kitchen back upstairs, give my wife the kitchen back, and make more sense and make it just functional for me as I create every day. Whether I'm doing commission pieces from online orders or getting ready for a convention, or I'm just doing demonstrations. And this is where I have all of my inks and my canvas and all that stuff, so I need a place for this, which is why in my mind I'm thinking about some sort of stand that can support it. So what do? You go to the internet, and so I just typed in tall printer stand. I didn't want a small one like a tabletop one. I wanted something tall. And as you can see, you get a whole lot of things, but there's specific dimensions I'm looking for, right? So I'm looking for something that's going to support the printer dimensions. And so as I scroll, and this is the fast forward version, I was searching for a few hours, but then I landed on this one right here. And this one just made sense. It had 4 shelves, and where I can actually put my canvases and my canvas paintings and my supplies and some books. And it just made sense. The height was perfect. The dimensions were perfect. And I just knew that this is the one I wanted to get. And it fit right in that spot alongside my built-in desk. So what do? I just added it to the cart and selected it. And, because I have Prime, I get all my deliveries for free. So you can't go wrong on free delivery. So, and it wasn't expensive, right? So for $52.99, I thought it was right within my budget. I didn't want to spend more than $75, so I spent time looking for the right price point. And so that brings us to the box. So I received the box, and I'm excited about it, and now I'm ready to unpack it. And there goes my buddy Bentley. Hello, Mr. B. And here it is. So, I never like having to put things together, but, for the sake of having function, and that's the key, is just having function, I don't mind. And in total, this took me about 38 minutes to put together, but I am speeding this up for the sake of this video. So again, you see there's a lot of parts, there's a lot of components, and it's important to read the instructions because along the way, I put a shelf in the wrong spot and I had to take it off and put it back on. And it happens. So, I had fun because in my mind, I'm more excited at this point putting this together because I know that it's going to give me the function that I need and it's going to allow me to eliminate the steps because it takes about 20 minutes to a half hour to put my stuff on the dining room table, get my camera going, get my supplies together, all that, and then just to start drawing. So just to think about the work before the work got just exhausting. So I didn't want to have to go through that again and again. So I needed to, since I have everything here in my office, and I, very fortunate enough to have a home office, I wanted to be able to make use of the space. As you can see, it's not a big room, but I'm making use of every square inch. And behind me is my storage closet, and I'm going to do a video on how I organize that and how I'm able to pull from my inventory, whether I'm getting ready for a convention or if I am fulfilling an online sale. Everything comes out of that room, how I have it categorized by title, by product, whether it's prints, whether it's stickers, whether it's books. I have everything in a specific section. Look for more on that video to come. And as you can see, I'm still building this this shelf unit, but I'm excited. But since we're there, the shirt that I'm wearing right now is There's Nails in My Toilet. It's available on my website, dutiesworld.com. Check it out. We have it in all sizes and colors. Get yourself a duty shirt. And we also have the newest Christmas shirt. And it's the Sneaky Santa Duty. And it's available in hoodies and in all sizes. Also have t-shirts in youth sizes. So check it out when you get a chance. And if you do pick it up, I'd love to get a selfie. I'll play it on the next episodes. But yeah, so here we are. I'm still there. Bentley's bored. He wants to go outside and play, but he's okay being with me because he's my bud. We're best friends to the end. And, so I don't know what space you're dealing with, or if you have a space that's dedicated to your craft. It's always important, guys. I've been here in this home a year now. And little by little, I couldn't do everything overnight. Little by little, I've been working on trying to make this room functional. I wanted everything at arm's reach. I have my podcasting station where I do the Cast the Craze podcast. And behind my podcasting station on the other side of the room is my digital illustration station. But then to my left, it was just a catch-all. So it was important for me to figure out how to make use of that space, and which I did. And so this 4-tier printer stand is the solution, in my opinion, for me to be able to achieve what I set out to accomplish. Because it has the 4 shelves, I can put the printer on top. I can have additional inks in the shelves. I can have my canvas, my paper types that I draw with, whether it's my 5x7 cards, whether it's my sketch cards, whatever it is, my 11x17 storyboards. I can have them laid out flat. I can store whatever it is I want on that shelf to be able to make it work for me. So now let's move the printer, and boom, it fits. It fits perfectly. And so now it's about figuring out the rest of the space and making certain that the measurements that I took, remember, it's about 25 by 18, worked, right? But then the great thing about moving things around is you get to clean. Sometimes the back area get a lot of dusty, so I suggest that if you're doing any moves, take that opportunity to clean it up, and a cleanly space is a productive space. So here it is. I'm opening it up, I'm checking it out, and it fits by the millimeter. It is exciting. So yes, what's great about it is that it fits snug, and now I want to figure out the rest of the space, right? So this here is a 8-tube unit that you would find in cosmetics counters in retail stores. And I'm using it to put my markers in. So I have all these markers. I have so many markers. So now I can separate them by colors. So I can put all the greens together, all the blues together, all the skin flesh tone colors together. And it's easy because I can just reach over and grab it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm emptying out the bag and I'm putting those the markers together so that it makes sense for me, and it's at arm's reach. Again, the whole idea of this was to make everything accessible and easy. I can just go from one station to the other. If I'm drawing digitally, if I'm drawing traditionally, whatever it is, I can go from one station to the next by just moving over a foot or two. And that's the key. So here it is. So this is the draft table, and there go the markers, right? So as you can see, I have the light there, the light source for when I'm drawing. And I have a camera right above the station. I have my micron pens. I got my markers, and I have tons of markers. So I still have, acrylic markers. I have, water markers. So I will figure all of that out later. But I'm more excited about the fact that the print is right here. It's easy for me to reach. So whatever I'm printing, I can just grab and go. And then you have this cool little slot on the side. So anything I receive new, like the new Kickstarters that I back, I'll put it there. And you can see I'm going to make use of these shelves. I haven't really organized it yet because I'm still thinking of what I want there. And I still have to bring some more stuff up the steps. Right? So, but this is what it looks like. And then here is my camera mount. So this is what I can also use my camera to go online, whether it's on TikTok or Instagram, and do some live drawing feeds. So there you have it. Number one, I had a goal in mind. The goal, create more function, eliminate the steps going up and down the stairs, give my wife back the kitchen, and be able to make use of my room so that way it's a one-stop shop. Whether I'm drawing digitally, traditionally, podcasting, I'm doing it all in one location, and I'm able to, without moving things around. The goal was to eliminate steps, gain back some time so I could be more productive. So that was the goal. And so the what was, what would I need to accomplish that goal? And the how would it benefit me? And I think I accomplished those things. And what do you think? If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. If there's anything else you'd like me to cover, let me know. I'd be more than willing to do so as well, if it's within my means. And remember, some videos to look forward to down the road are my storage unit and how productive it is, the studio tour and how it's functional, what my day-to-day is like, and some more art tips and behind-the-scenes convention stuff as well. So I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch you guys on the rebound. And remember, dreams are meant for you to be creative and inspire you to greatness. So keep dreaming, keep creating, and keep reaching for the stars.